I forgot where I'm trying to go. Yeah, I think I said that I was going to look at the history of the Sand People, but you know, we can do that some other time. I'd like for you guys to let me know in the comments whether or not you would like to hear it, because we can actually use the Krayt Dragon Pearl for other stuff too. So if if you don't want to listen to it, then I'll just kind of keep it. Otherwise, again, let me know in the comments, and I'll come back and we can listen to it too. I'm always down to hear their history. So, but if you guys don't want to hear it, then I can always listen to it some other time.
Yes? Sure.
Alright, my eyes are starting to not really like that force speed. Let's actually go ahead and switch our party back. It's Bastion mission. That's not who I wanted. Forgot that I have to click OK and not just escape. I think I should ask for more. Dude, I don't even know what we got from that. Maybe some... Dude, we have a ton of red crystals. Maybe I should sell some of those. But I don't even know what the dude gave us. I wish I would, like, tell you what reward you get.
Hey, Bastila. You ever use the force just for fun? You know.
Oh my
A little
goodness.
force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you've thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
Actually, it was.
Talking about mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Oh, man. Honestly, one of the funniest interactions. Alright, so first things first, we have to... we got a ton to do. We have to take care of the stuff here. At some point, I want to try to finish that swoop race, and then we have to go all the way back to Zerka office. So we're essentially going back into every building, except for 2.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit. You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother. You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous. I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led, always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the order.
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone, especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but
Your treatments.
I'm dying, Bastard. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastard. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before I
know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Oh, you said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
As if she'd let me.
That's good. I'll feel a lot better knowing there's someone to watch over.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. That's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again when we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Rasta. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother. How can I help?
Alright.
Yes.
I don't know why I said that.
More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would be easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn. How can I help? Well, I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us... I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew...
Mutual attraction.
Mutual attraction we should be saving the galaxy from Malak. Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly. I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities. I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available. You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come in its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me? You're the one who thought this was her big audition for masterhood.
Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done. How can I help?
I think that's everything, yeah.
Then I...
Okay. We'll talk to Mission later. I mean, as you guys know, Griff is in the Zerka office now, so we do have to go back there anyway to hand over the Chief's gaffy stick. What? Why is this Jawa just... Let's see if we can take care of... 2251. Okay, that's not that much better than how we did yesterday. Or whenever the last video is going up at this time. Come on. Oh. Oh, goodness. Oh! So close. This is tougher than it looks. Come on. Yes! We did it. That's the last I'll be giving you, I hope. Alright, well, there we go. And now let's talk to Nico.
I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting, it's not that I'm not grateful. I mean, it would get me into the pros. I don't have the credits to get in on my own. Not that I care about credits. I just want to race. But the deal with Mata is pretty bad. He'll get most of what I win. You've posted some good times. He might listen to you. I would. I respect you as a racer, but I kind of doubt he'd give me a better deal. He doesn't. Thanks anyway, but I'll think it through myself.
I really don't want to tell this guy to just deal with it, right? I mean, I certainly wouldn't. Do I say it?
I've heard enough. You want to act in a fair manner. Now.
Come on. Dude, Bastila to the win. For the win. You, of course, are not getting the paid. Nice. Well, let's go talk to Nico then. And then we're all done here.
I suppose you did. I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it. I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers. Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time. Thanks again. I meant it.
Nice. What do the rest of the racers have to say about us? Basically nothing, except good job. What? Sure. I don't know where that came from. Why is this Jawa here? I didn't know that the Tuscan sand people traded. Dude, there's so many people wanting to talk to us. Well, we got a new data pad. It's not that one. This is the one.
Greetings again from the off. I see that, but do you have the all-important chieftain's gap? Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. I think you'll find that the reward I've given is more than adequate for the task. No more is deserved. I'm sure. Zerker Corporation thanks you again.
500 isn't all that bad.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you can help me with this anyway. It's more of a job for your friend here. As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taris is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe. I know this guy. He's with the exchange. If I give him a small
great.
sample of Parisian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch. Now that Taris is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one of those tack glands, I'll make it worth your while.
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the exchange a sample of Teresian ale. If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse. Mission, I'm your brother. I'm family. You can't turn your back on me.
Forget it, Griff. I'm not falling for that line again. You'll have to find your own way out of this mess.
You bring me a single tack gland, and you not only save my life, but you get a piece of this great business opportunity. I mean, you can't pass this up. Think about it, and you'll see I'm right. You're back. I kind of...
Oh, man. Slime ball galore.
Hey there. I'm worried about Griff and his latest plan. I got a bad feeling about him. He doesn't know anything about brewing Teresian ale, and now he's got himself mixed up with the exchange. Sometimes Griff can be so stupid. Maybe a couple broken kneecaps will do him some good. Maybe that's just the kind of jolt he needs to turn his life around. Only, what if they do something worse? They might kill him. I don't want him to die. He doesn't deserve that. But I just can't keep supporting his crazy schemes. Someone has to teach him a lesson. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm not going to change him. Griff is going to keep on being Griff. Maybe if we get these tack plans for him, things will work out. Or maybe he'll finally see the light and turn over a new leaf. I know it's not likely, but it's all I have to hope for. Hey there. Okay. Hey there.
Wait, is she gonna say any, yeah, she doesn't say anything different. Awesome, well, we're all done on here for now, then. Good. I don't know why I said good. I actually kind of like Tatooine. Let's go ahead and level everyone up. Sure. Go ahead and just auto level you, but I'm gonna level Bastila up on my own. You know, you really don't... I don't use lightsaber throw at all. We'll cancel first and, ooh. You know what? Let's go ahead and give energy resistance.
Huh?
What?
Alright, so we have to go back to Tatooine before we do anything else. There's a couple of things that we need to take care of on there now. And I forgot about these things. Kill it. Nice. Ooh, that's actually really good. You know, until you guys, until someone lets me know what we're gonna do, we're just gonna leave that crystal in the lightsaber then for now. Attack, stun. Let's keep that stun one. Is this, yeah, we can't do anything in this game to that. Still gotta dump her off on Tatooine. Neither of you have anything to say.
How may I be? What did? Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. All of them, were so very invigorating. They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yes. These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods. I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long. Of course they left. They had a war to go fight, so that we would not all be killed by those psychotic Mandalorians. The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations. Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that. Don't you see? The very fact I mentioned it means it has its influence. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again. How may I be... What? I have been thinking much about our journey. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We Cathar do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Tatooine I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate. Yes, it was. I find it difficult to speak of those things. I do not want to live that way ever again. And here, it seems different. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you. Yes, and that is my point. I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I am used to. Just thank you for accepting me. How may I...
Alright. Man, some of the dialogue in this game does actually kind of just go on for a while.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology.
More than one.
I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important. It's just, I feel a bit useless. I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league. It doesn't, I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
You sure have. Not really. I could care less what you think.
No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
No.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner? Yes, what's it? Sorry.
How can I help? I do. I have been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, and I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us. You're teasing me. You know very well what I said. Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising. Did I? I'm trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you, too demanding at times. I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Don't forget Edric.
That's kind of you to say, but I know for myself it's not really true. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course. Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Well, it was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better, but enough soul so.
Alright. It's so fun to tease her. Oh, I didn't save again, did I? should have known that this is gonna happen. Come on. I'm doing a lot better than last time, I think. Even though my mouse is sucking again. I don't know what's going on with it. Nice. That's good, because I wouldn't have wanted to reload through all of those conversations. Yeah, I never had this sort of problem with the fighters with my mouse until this playthrough, so I don't know what's happening with it, but I'm not really a fan of it. Because I don't like using the keyboard for that. It's much easier to actually like aim at using the mouse. Alright, well we're back on Tatooine. Let's go ahead and save. Go ahead and take, I don't know, Bastila and Canderous. We're not going to be on here for very long.
How can I help you? Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask if you're permitted.
Do I have a choice?
In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training, for me it has always been constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion? And that's enough. If only it were as easy for me. If only the right path was always clear. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to
It sounds like a path to the dark side.
Just think about all the evil that the Sith caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side. I don't know. Would the power I use to kill Darth Malak be too tempting and confusing? Would I become the kind of evil I want to destroy? The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. How could I? No.
And she's the one who is telling us that, like,
I shouldn't even
once
be
you...
asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? Even worse, who am I to try and make you question them? These dangerous thoughts, the indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission. How can I help? Then I suggest...
Ikukumo! Chica, tu cat! Jenna the one and Nikibobo. Ronda di Hotonga Kunhankani. Wanakun. Ajuta. Ronda di Hotonga Kunhankani.
Mucho shakapaka.
Tolpada pongwale katuna kuchuchut.
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
Takom justach miki grabot.
Tong abuk shami no no. Tong ki ba non silima wanga kunbikin.
Tong hait wong jiji jung lumpa.
Nice. Well, now that we're here, we may as well go. Let's see if we can leave before they get off the ship. I'm kidding. Absolutely no way we would be able to do that. let's actually head over to Yavin first, and then after that, we got, what, 3 more planets? Kashyyyk, Manan. Oops.